Good morning, everyone. This is Kristina from Kristina's Art Corner. Today we are going to work on this page, double page spread from Romantic Country, the Second Tale by Eriy. And if you did not tune in to the first part 1 video, I used Neocolor 2s, and these are the colors that I used. Just going to do a quick recap here. I used lilac, aubergine, Prussian blue, black, and the blue, and indigo blue. And then I did that twice with activating with water, a water brush. And then I went in, because it wasn't dark enough for the vision that I had. So I went in with Polychromos. I used a black, a manganese violet, cobalt blue, and a dark indigo. And that's how we got our sky. And then I did decide to use the Caran full blender. Went ahead and did that. And I had curled up pages from the water. They were really curled like this. And so I went into my bathroom and hooked up my iron for ironing clothes, and I put a pillowcase over top and I ironed it out. And the neat thing that it did when I did iron it out is it kind of like melted. I mean, not truly, but the heat kind of melted the color into the page, so it's nice and smooth. We don't have any bleed through on, I have a couple of dots here, but that's not bleed through. That was just from having something underneath that got on it. But so this is how we're starting out. So I'm going to put these to the side, and I put a poll up on my community tab, and many of you voted, and I asked if you wanted me to use Prismacolor pencils, Polychromo pencils, or KALOUR 300 pencils, or a combination thereof. And many of you in the poll chose the KALOUR 300. Then on my video where I did the background, I did get quite a few requests to understand what pencils in this book work well. And so I'm going to use the majority of it with KALOUR 300, and then I may choose a building or two just to do a Prismacolor and a Polychromo, for instance. I understand that many of you have not touched this book because you're not sure what pencils will work best. And something I should share with you is if I ever go into a book and try a pencil out and I don't like it, I just go ahead and use my electric eraser, which reminds me I need to get just in case. I use the AFMAT, and it comes with replacement nibs. I'm just going to move this one a little bit out and then put it back in. And you just go in and erase, and then you try a different pencil. That's what I do and find success with it, so I figured I would share that. All right, so I'm thinking I think the first building I want to do is the magic potion one. On here, I think I want to make these, since there's a lighter blue at the top, I want to make these like turquoise bottles, maybe a couple of like light greens in there. And then I think I might want to do metallic tips on all the bottles, including the ones in the shop. The other thing that I did is I added in some stones with a very light gray in the KALOUR, because I think I want a stone path. I think that would be fun, like some slate. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I have the KALOUR 300 to the left of me. The reason that it's not going to show in camera is because there's just, look, it's a big one. We have all these colors to choose from. So I'm going to go ahead and start out with some of these turquoise colors and then move into some light greens, I think. So we're going to start out there. All right. Let's start out super light. So I'm going to go in with pale blue. And let's just do the tops of the bottles and just give them a good coat. And then I'll do the rims in a metallic. Okay. And I'm actually going to get a green out. I'm going to go with this light turquoise and just pick a few bottles and go right over what I already did. And give this a little green action here. Okay, let's make this one green and this one green. All right. And then inside the bottles, I want to go ahead and do the top the same light blue, but then on the bottom I want to make it a little darker. Okay, and then I want to go in with that green on the green bottles. And I don't want every one of them to be the same. So I put the light blue, and even the ones that I was designating as green so I could have kind of a variation. All right. This one is green. All right. Now I want to go a little darker. So I will just show you. For here, I can use this lighter one, or I could use this one here. So many to choose from. This is KALOUR blue, and this is cypress blue. I'm going to take them both out. And then on the green end, see. I'm going to see about chartreuse and spring green. All right. Let's see. Let's try it out on the green. Okay. And I think I'll go in with the spring green on the bottom here. And then I'm going to go in with the lightest green that we have. I'm going to do a little sharpen. And I'm going to blend from the top down. Okay, I think that's looking cool so far. And then on our blues, I'm going to start on the bottom. I'm just going to do it different ways so you all get an idea what maybe you like to do. Whether you like to go dark to light or light to dark. Then I'm going to go in with the KALOUR blue. Oops, did I miss one? I did. I think I'll probably have to go in with some fine liners on what's in these bottles. And then I'm going to go in with the light turquoise from the top. And blend that in. And these are good smushing pencils. Okay, so I like that so far. And then what I'm thinking, do I want to do for the roof is what I'm thinking about. I want to wait to do this at the top here. We could do a really cool blue roof. That would be kind of fun. Yeah, I think we'll do that. I think we'll do a blue roof. So let's go ahead and pick out, let's see, some of these. We've got a deep blue. We've got blue. And and a light sky blue. Let's start out with that. Okay. So let's go with deep blue first and kind of outline our tiles. Okay. Let's see, that's leaf, 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 leaf. All right, let's start out with that. And then I'm gonna go in with the next darkest blue. And then I'm gonna go up next to it. Kind of move that all around. Need to go with this dark one. All right, and then with the light sky blue, I'm gonna go in next to that. I want to leave a little space for possibly another lighter color. And then I think I want to use the turquoise that we had up here, or sorry, the pale blue. Okay, now I'm going to go back and do a little definition with my deep blue along the corners. Edges, I should say, huh? It's hard with all these little tiny tiles. Okay, I think that looks really good so far. All right. Now for the rest of this roof, so I had already started that. I do want to use the same colors, but I want to make sure that this stands out more than that. So I'm gonna not use my darkest blue. I may even just go in with my lighter color, the light sky blue. All right. And I'm gonna do the light sky blue along the edges. And what I might do is just go ahead and color the whole roof in this light color. And then I can go in and define some of the darker colors. I think for the edge, we're going to use the dark blue again. Just give that a nice little line there. Okay, and I'm going to do that over here as well. Light sky blue. Okay, and then at the top, I know I want to define that. Now, I think I'll go ahead with the lighter blue and define these outer areas of the tiles with the lighter blue of the two darker until I get far enough away from the other peaks so that I have some definition. I think what I might do is go ahead and go in with the darkest and use that for this part here. So that definitely helps define those. And then on the inside, I want to do I want to make those a little different? Do I even want to make those possibly a green? I think we might. All right, let me go in with the greens that we used for the bottles. Got a rolling problem here. And possibly a sneeze. Okay. Gonna go in with my lightest color here. And then we'll go in with the spring green. And I'll go mid-range. And then let's go darkest. On the bottom. Then let's go back to our mid-range. Blend that out. And then let's go to the lightest again. And I'm going right over those leaves because I'll probably use a gel pen or metallic on them. Or a fine liner. And just blend that all together. And then I'm going to take the darkest blue again. And I'm just going to go back over this blue section here. Because from my end, it looks a little splotchy. All right. Okay, so back to our roof. So we have the light sky blue down, and now we need the blue next to the deep blue, and I'll define the tiles last. Just want to leave a little area where the light, the turquoise, the blue, light blue, pale blue. It's hard to remember all these color names. My main objective here is just to have the lightest color up against the darkest on the edge here so that there's definition, a change in color. So that these stick out more. All right, then I'm going to go with my deepest blue and I'll go up the edge here. And then follow the bottom edge here. Peaks a little. Okay, and then I'm going to go on the top again. Now I'll go in and define the tile edges. Just going to turn the book a little bit just so I have a better coloring angle. So I'm just going to show you what we have so far. I think it's looking cute. There you go. Okay, we're back. I think the next thing that I want to do is create some light in the windows here. So I'm going to go to some yellows. Let's get some bright yellows here. I have canary yellow and I have a light yellow. Those two should be good. I want to go light at the top. Then I want to use the canary yellow and go from the bottom. Right, and then I want to go back with my lightest color and blend those in. Now, for these bottles. I think I just want to, I'm just going to go by each one. And I'm going to put some different colored. This one has liquid in it. So I'm going to make this one. This color is Periwinkle Blue. I'm going to start off with the blue and then put a purple over it. Let's choose, that's ultramarine. Let's go with purplish blue. You know, I want more purple than that. I need a true purple. Bright purple. Okay. Yep, that's more like it. All right, and then I'll go in with a lighter purple lilac for the top here. And then I'll make the bubbles, the lilac. And I'll probably go over the bubbles with some sort of metallic towards the end. All right, we have a purple bottle. Let's go and let's do a turquoise one. All right, and I want to just do a light top here. Well, that's actually bottle, so maybe I could do the top of this. I meant the cap. All right, that's cool. Let's see, we could do a really light blue over here, and I'm just picking them randomly. Okay. And then, let's see, we could use a pink. This is the light pink. All right. Then maybe we could do, let's see, an orange. What kind of orange do we want to use? This is a bright orange yellow. Let me just use this canary for the edge. All right, and we'll take the same colors that we've used. For instance, I'll do a pink down here. Now, for the building lines, and I've got down here a little area here too. I could use one of the blues, but I also might want to darken it with a gray. I think that's what we'll do. So let's go in with what we were using on the roof. I'll use the cypress blue. Just going to turn the page a little bit. All right, now let's get a gray. It's actually called gray. All right. Okay, I'm going to go a little darker than the gray, and we're going to do, let's see here. I think I'm going to go in with the black and get the edges. Okay, and then I'm going to use the Caran blender and get some blending in here. I don't want to do the blender too heavy because I think I'm going to go over it with a darker blue. Forgot that little area there. There's the tiniest bit of canary yellow that needs to go there. Okay. So I think I want to leave the upper part light and blend that in. Okay. And then I need to go a little darker down here. Okay. All right. So for the signage and this part of the building, I need to decide if I want to do that in a gray, if I want to continue with the blue. Let's see, I could do, let's do a little gray here. I think I want to create like a little lighter area in the in between. This is the gray blue. Okay. And then let's do a little bit of the black. And then let's go back to the gray blue. Oops. I'll do it to here. Go back to the gray blue and blend that into the black. And then I think I need to use a lighter blue for the center. I've got the gray there. As a base. And then I'll just do the gray blue down here at the bottom. And then at the top. Same here. gonna go back in with the black. Now for the bottom here, this reaches over into that building. I think I'll go do a black surround. Okay, and then do our dark blue. Get a little bit of gray in here. And then pull in this cypress blue that's from the roof. Go back with the black. And then our dark blue. I think I need to bring more black into this one now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, now for this ridge on this part here, I think I need to sharpen my black. Let's go in with a light blue. Then I think I want to use a different blue just to get actual blue, just to get a difference in color. think I like that. Might even put a touch of that in here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then this part here, I think that needs to be light. So we're using cypress blue. Okay. Then I want to make this different than the roof. So I think I'm going to go in with the gray. Need to put a shadow under the roof. And I'm going to use blender. Okay. Same with this one. Shadows. And I want to blend out. Soften those edges a little bit. Okay, so this bottom, I think I might use the grays down here too. Shadow on the bottom, shadow on the top. Okay, use our blender. Okay. So I think we're good on this building so far, minus the details. The only other thing that I probably want to do here is get some, I think I'll go back to the blues. Get the dark blue here. That's better. Might even bring that blue-gray or gray-blue and use that on the sides. And then go with the cypress. Okay. So I'm probably going to have to do a bunch of parts just because these are going to be large files to edit. So we'll come back and do all these little details and start another building in the next one. So this is part 2. Let me just bring it up so you can see. There we go. I think it's looking good so far. We've got some nice definition. And maybe I'll go with like metallic tops. And then we've got to color the insides. But I think on the bottles, I'm going to wait to one of the last things to color in the bottoms. I just want to get all the coloring done first. So I hope you enjoyed this part 2. And make sure you click the notification bell so that you can see part 3 and whatever other parts there are. I do have family coming over later today, so I may try to start on part 3. If not, then that would be tomorrow, Saturday. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed seeing the KALOUR being used. And I'll see you in the next one. Okay, you all take care. Happy coloring. Bye-bye now.